me a status check. So I want to know, are you single? Are you married? Are you divorced? Are you asexual? What is going on in your love lives right now?
Single.
Single. Single by choice?
Yes.
Okay, why?
It's very peaceful when I'm single.
You had drama?
Not for me, but to watch, not to be in.
So just watching other people's drama has made you be like, that's way too much of a headache.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in it, so I'll watch from a distance.
I'm divorced, and I would like literally never get married again. Rachel is engaged, and every time I see her, I'm like, why do not do it?
I'm so happy for you.
We're all rooting for you except for Maysoon.
I am rooting
Just
for
FYI.
We're rooting for you.
I am
We're rooting for you.
absolutely rooting for you. I'm just saying, get a prenup.
Oh, God.
So, first date, post amputation. What was it like? Did you hide the fact that you had a prosthetic? Were you like super upfront about it? Were they disabled?
No, they were not. And I did not tell them I had a disability. I didn't have like any pictures with my prosthetic leg. I kept it hidden. I hadn't thought through like, oh, what happens if there's like a second date? Or what happens if we want to get physical? And like, they're like, wait, what's this metal thing here? Like, what is that?
Mia, what's your story?
What is my story?
I want to hear it all.
Definitely knew pretty much in middle school that I was bi. I was like, man, do I really want to add this other thing to my life? I'll get very interested for like a very short time, and then if nothing happens, I'm just like super bored, and I'm just like, whatever. I do have ADHD, and I do have another learning disability as well. And those were the things that actually created more difficulties for me than my actual like visible disability. And a lot of people don't understand that disabled people can have more than one.
We don't think of people with visible disabilities also having invisible disabilities. We don't think of anyone in the community also being LGBTQ. Anything that anyone else goes through, we do. And then we have to talk about sex. I want to start with the dark side. I know that people like asked you just nasty things.
Oh, yeah. When I first became an amputee, I would get messages from devotees pretending to be other amputees, and I bought it, and I would message them back, and then they would say something that was either like totally inappropriate or didn't make sense, and I would realize, oh my God, this is probably like a man in his 50s who is trying to like get me to send him naked pictures, and I just could not believe the cruelty of people who would do that.
So what's the dream? Like, what does the dream relationship look like for you?
And so I got a cochlear when I was about 7, so it helps me hear a little bit. But in my dreams, I definitely do want a partner that signs. Like, that's required for me, without a doubt. I have dated somebody who is deaf, and it was like kind of hard. I feel like we don't have similarities, because like I love music, I love going to concerts, I love doing all that, but the person I dated at the time didn't like doing any of that. They had no interest, and so we were like really clashing on that. But I mean, if my person ends up being deaf, then that's okay, you know.
So opposite direction, what's the best thing about being disabled? What do you love the best about your disability?
Oh, I think disabled people are some of the most creative people on the earth. We have to be. Like, how do I get this item off the high shelf? Or how do I open a door that is 2 times heavier than I am? I have to think out of the box all the time.
I was not born this way, but I feel very blessed and honored and proud to be part of this community. That's why I don't cover my leg anymore either. And I have it gold and glitter now, so instead of saying, whoa, what happened to your leg, you might just say, oh, that's a cool leg.
Me? Probably the fact that I can just take off my cochlear and not hear anything.
Oh my God.
When I did General Hospital, whenever I was in comedy clubs, like, I'm always the only disabled person. So my dream was always to get a bunch of disabled women together. I call it the view after a really bad accident. They call us the DisCo because we're the party. Boom. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's going to be fine. I will be there to hold your hand during the divorce. I'm just there. And just remember, I say this so that I don't jinx you.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey Freebie, did you have fun at the disco? Want to know what would be even more fun? You picking up my show and us sweeping the Emmys, because